Welcome back to the Bible Reading Project. So thankful that you've tuned in to watch us. I'm here with my best friend, Pastor Charles Mark Evans.
Thank you, man. I got my arrogant hat on.
Yeah, you should. You need it. You need it.
Flat bill hip pastor.
We've been pretty serious this week.
Too serious.
Yeah, so we need to lighten it up a bit with some bantering and some trivia.
I got to ask a question. You're in charge of trivia this week. Why? What happened?
Well, I felt bad for you, kind of. It was like kind of a mercy thing because I knew you were really busy today. So I was like, well, I will just trivialize you.
Okay.
And plus, you've been giving me trivia, which has been really difficult. You're like, it's not that difficult. I have witnesses.
Do that again. Wait, what?
It's not that difficult.
Is that the way I talk?
Yeah, that's
really
like
that is your imitation of me.
Like when
it's not that difficult.
like when
that's
you.
me. That's me. In your mind, that
when
was
I
me.
say something that you don't believe is true.
Ryan, you're a liar.
So that's how, really?
Yeah.
That kind of has a Trump, Alex Jones blend. Like, I feel like you're throwing me under the bus.
Yeah.
If you're going to imitate me, do better. I don't feel like,
That's not true.
Yeah, just when like
That's not true, man.
just like when I tell you something that you don't believe in.
right.
Like
Right. I just look at you and go, that's not true, man.
right.
I want you to work on me better. And I want you to do next week, I want you to bring some of me. Like, you're a great impersonator.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, you really do. You do well. You got some really funny stuff. I want you to try me.
All right.
And if you do a good job, I'm going to give
you.
you some coffee. Yeah. And there's plenty of videos.
Yeah.
Right? I do my hands a lot, you know? So tell me what the deal is today.
All right.
I'm having to answer questions because you're flunking a lot.
Yeah.
People are whining that I make it too hard.
Right.
And
they're not whining. That's
They're whining.
that's not nice. Sam, I don't think you're whining. I think you're telling the truth.
Okay, so people tell the truth that I make it too hard, but then you jugular vein me
Oh yeah.
with
Yeah. So
that you're going to make it super hard.
but that's my goal.
Okay.
So but I did choose a topic that you are well versed in,
The Bible.
but this is not that.
Not the Bible?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
This is guitars.
Guitars. Okay, so but you made it super hard.
I think I did.
All right, so guitars. So let's spin the wheel. See who wins this week. What's the prize, by the way?
What are they going to win?
Huh?
What are they
I don't
gonna
know.
win?
You're the one in charge of trivia, man. I'm so sorry. You're going to be in charge of trivia. You got to be in charge of the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't know I was in charge of giving
You're in charge of the whole blooming thing. Either
okay.
take the whole ship or not the ship. You can't just grab the steering wheel and go, let me drive a while.
Yeah.
You got to park it. You got to, come on. So what are they going to win? You haven't even thought about what they're going to win?
No, I haven't.
So you were so engrossed into making this hard for me to fail. You have not even chosen a prize.
Yeah, I was like really focused on like making it so difficult for you.
I want to give your hat away then. The hat. The hat.
If you win, we give a hat away.
right.
If you lose, we give a guitar away.
I've already given 2 away. I
That's
can't.
all right. You can.
I can't.
I believe in you.
I know. Okay, deal. Deal. All right, deal.
All right.
I'll give a guitar away if I lose.
Yeah.
You'll give a hat away if I win.
Yeah.
And what are the rules?
You have to get. There are 10 questions.
Okay.
You have to get all 10 right.
I get to call a friend?
You can call a friend.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Nobody knows guitars more than me, though, so I have to call myself.
That's what I'm thinking. All right.
Let's do it then. All right, so I got to give a guitar away.
gonna-
And I've given away a lot of guitars up into this day, but what's one more, right? I mean, it's just another guitar. They're super cheap. That just shows you how much faith I have in myself. You ready to spin the wheel?
All right, let's spin the
All right,
wheel.
for the hat and for a guitar giveaway, let's see who's going to win it today. Come on, baby cake. I think I'm going to get all 10 of them, man. I feel good. I feel good. Come on, who is it? Who is it? One more.
Rebecca Callner.
Rebecca Callner's gonna get a guitar or a hat.
Or a hat.
This is awesome. So Rebecca Callner, we're playing for you today.
Yeah. That's
So,
actually Joey's mom.
That's actually Joey's mom who's editing. He could edit her in to win.
Yeah.
I could miss 3 or 4. He
Right.
could do it. He could do a magic job where I get them all right. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm
right.
good to go. I'm probably not even gonna know the first one.
All right. So guitars.
Guitar clueless.
All right. This is a warm up, but
right.
part of the 10. I'm not doing the little.
Okay.
This is a sample question here.
Is that me again?
Yeah.
You're doing a terrible job.
I don't think so.
I do.
I think it's spot on.
Oh yeah, God
All right,
help you.
So this is a real one.
Okay, I
All
can't
right?
even read what that says up
Says
there at the top.
What? It actually says what instrument. It's supposed to say
You
what
can't
instrument.
even spell.
Yeah.
You can't even spell.
What instrument family does a guitar fall into?
Yeah. What family?
What family? I don't know. Your family, my family, probably an Evans. An Evans would be my answer. Final answer.
That's
Evans.
your final answer.
Evans.
No, come on.
No, that is final answer. The guitar would fall into my family. What is the actual answer?
The string family.
So I failed.
Yeah.
Golly,
All right.
already?
Hey, thanks for tuning into the Bible.
No, but that was practice.
No, really wasn't.
You said that first one was a practice run.
I was saying, I was mimicking you, and I was saying,
No, we're not gonna do the practice one because we're only doing 10 questions.
String family,
yeah.
final answer.
All right, good job.
Thank
you got that one.
All right. You can't spell. I'd like to go back just one, just so people know. You can't even spell.
Yeah, I know.
And you're in charge of this test? The teacher in charge of the test spelled instructsment.
Yeah.
Instructsment.
Yeah, but you get the idea.
Okay, cool.
Close enough.
All right. All right. Next question.
All right.
Are we real now?
Yeah, we've been real.
Okay.
All right, what is the function
Tuning.
of the knobs?
Tuning.
All right, good.
Tuning. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. We're
Okay.
getting that. It's warming up.
BB King, Lucille. That's his guitar. Lucille.
All of them are
Yeah.
called Lucille.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
I'm good. Go for it. I don't even know what the questions are. I know the answer.
Now I'm getting mad.
A red strap, fire. 1964 Fender introduced dot inlays made of what material?
All right, wait, hold on. This is where I made it easy for
Uh-huh.
you. I even give you multiple choice. You don't ever give me multiple choice, but I have grace for you.
Perloid.
I gave
Yeah,
you
actually Pearl, but Perloid, same
Yeah,
thing.
that's the
you got that
technical
off
term.
Google, right?
Yeah, I
Perloid.
did.
Got it.
Yeah.
Pearl. Okay. That's a
Because
Gibson ES.
I know nothing about
Gibson ES 335, maybe a 357.
Yeah.
The Gibson ES 330, so I was close.
Yeah.
Uses which type of pickups? Oh gosh.
But look, I've given you multiple choice. See, I've made it easy for you to have a little grace for you.
Well, it's just going to depend because the top two are correct.
Mm-hmm.
You can either get a 335 that has P90s in it, which is a single humbucker, or the PAF humbuckers, but 99% of them are going to have the PAF humbuckers in them. I'll go PAF humbucker.
You spoke no English there, so strike one.
They're both going to be right. It's just going to depend on how you order it because you can get it with both pickups. And I'm going to go with the top one because 99% of all ES are going to have the PAF humbuckers.
Yeah, but that's wrong.
Oh, man.
Dang.
You sure you looked at that?
Yeah, I did.
Could go pull up some 330s on Google. Most 330s are going to be humbuckers. But
All right, we'll keep going.
okay, yeah, I was right either way. P90s, they're both. That's just a trick question, but I like that
wasn't
though.
a trick question.
Okay, well I'll go with P90s. In addition to the word Gibson, a J45 from 1933 would also include what word on the headstock?
All right, the Sound of America.
Uh-huh.
Only a Gibson is good enough. The workhorse or made to be played.
Okay, gosh, all of those are on Gibsons. They're at different places on stickers. And
Yeah, but the J45.
I know a Gibson from 1943. And I've had one because the J45 is the workhorse. But the Sound of America and only a Gibson. I'm going with the Sound of America. I think that's it. Although I know only Gibson is good enough because I've had a guitar that had it on under the headstock. Only a Gibson is good.
Right.
But when you say the word Gibson from, both of them are awesome. I don't know. I really want to say, but I had a guitar that I almost swear had a Gibson that said the Sound of America, but it was on a limited edition kind of model. In addition to the word Gibson, a J45 from 43. I'm going to go the Sound of America. It's 1943. It's pre-war. Oh man, I've missed two of them.
That's good enough. Well, three of
I've
them.
missed two of them.
technically.
I've missed two. Well, three of them. Yeah, I forgot the first one was cheating. Yeah, I just so confused. You got all Gibsons. I just don't. I'm not a Gibson fan. But go ahead. I'm sorry. You're right. I should have just said only a Gibson's good enough, but I didn't.
Sorry.
That's okay. So I'm giving a guitar away.
All right.
Telecaster. Telecaster blonde.
Which of the variations on the Fender Telecaster was introduced first?
Okay.
The Telecaster Plus, the 52 Telecaster, the thin line Telecaster, or Telecaster Deluxe?
Which of the variations on the Fender Telecaster?
was introduced first?
I mean, the 52 couldn't have been because I had one of those and they came out. So that couldn't have been first. Because I've had a 52.
Right.
So the thin line Telecaster, I'm going to go that. I think I remember reading that. The thin line was the one.
Good
yeah.
job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
That's really the first one you got right.
Yeah. Right. But I know a lot of info though.
Right. You do.
Right? Yeah.
All right. This company produced more instruments in the 60s than any other manufacturer.
Fender. Oh God, Dan Electro. You shouldn't have said that. Oh wow. Because the Dan Electro Harmony are cheap.
Uh-huh.
They're just cheap. But Fender has sold, the Stratocaster is the top selling guitar in the world.
Yeah.
This company produced more instruments in the 1960s. Oh man. I want to say Fender, but Dan Electro's just got me buzzing. And Harmony was just around, man, they're pumping out because they're cheap.
Right.
So I'm going to say Harmony because they were so cheap and they were throwing it out. And yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice. All right. Who founded Mossrite?
Who founded Mossrite? What's Mossrite? I don't even know what that is.
Me neither, but it was a question.
Where? Who founded Mossrite? I don't. Tell me what Mossrite is first. Can I Google it?
It's a guitar company.
It's a guitar company, Mossrite.
It was like on the quiz of guitar questions. For the record, I know nothing about.
Well, it's either going to be. I'm going to
musical.
say Scott Moser or Moses Malone, but Moses Malone, like he's he just feels good to me. I've never even heard the name in guitar, Simi Mosley. Mike Mossman sounds like something I've read in Scott Mosser. Oh gosh, I almost Scott Mosser sounds like a name I've read in a guitar magazine before. I'll take that. Oh, never even heard of him.
Me neither.
That's a stupid question. I've never in all my years, 50 years of guitar, I've never even heard of this dude.
Yeah.
Never even
like
heard of him.
Like the middle name of a president.
Never even heard of him.
Who even heard of a middle name?
He could have been
president?
Lucifer. I wouldn't have known him. Yeah.
All right. I think this is the last question.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
All
Last
right.
question.
All right.
What is the longest someone has played on the guitar nonstop? 792 hours, 53 minutes, 10 seconds, 8 hours, 12 minutes, 15 seconds, 114 hours, 6 minutes, 30 seconds, or 3 hours, 27 minutes, and
114 hours, 6 minutes, 30 seconds. I know that for sure.
Do you know who did it?
Oh, I should know. No, I don't.
His name is Irish guitarist Dave Brown in 2011 for the world record. Played for 114 hours, 6 seconds, and 30 seconds between the 12th and the 17th of June.
Yeah.
The mega session took place in the famous Temple Bar Pub in Dublin,
I did a lot
Ireland.
worse than I thought I would do.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry. I'm giving a guitar away. I'll do it Wednesday.
Boom.
I'll get you. We'll go give a guitar away.
Nice.
I'll take it out of my office. We'll give a guitar away on Wednesday. I'm sorry I flunked, but somebody won a guitar.
But
What?
now you know how I feel.
I don't feel bad.
I don't ever feel bad.
I felt like I knew more information about your questions than the very question you asked. But they were good questions. They were trick questions. And here's what's weird. I even told you when you told me last week, I said, I won't do well with electric guitars. I'm not an electric guitar guy. I don't know much about it, but I know tons about acoustic guitars. And yet you started off with electrics and Telecasters and Stratocaster, all electric guitars.
Yeah, I don't really know the difference.
So I think we need to call Sam and at least let him say you're a trickster. Right? I even told you I probably won't do well with electric because I don't care about electric guitars. So
I told you I didn't care.
yeah, you told me
way.
you don't care either way, right? So that's how I want to treat you from now on. I don't really care, but thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, it was
I'd like
fun.
to try this again. I think I'll do better if you will do this again. Just guitar trivia.
Okay.
And it shows me what I need to study and how
Right.
much more. I'm not even going to study Mossrite. I don't care. I don't even know who he is. That was a terrible question. But thank you. I appreciate it. It was fun, man.
Thank you for critiquing
So
my questions.
somebody, Rebecca Callner, does she play guitar? She doesn't play. I'm not giving her a guitar. She'll just say, what am I got a guitar for? I'll give her some coffee. She drink coffee? Is she a coffee drinker? No, I'll give a guitar away, but I'm not giving it to Rebecca. She's not going to play a guitar, right? What does she drink coffee? Does she like coffee? Okay, so I'll give her coffee because I think that would be a better gift for her. If you get a guitar, what am I going to do with this?
Yeah, right.
But I will give a guitar away Wednesday. I will grab you. I think you got senior high, junior high all coming here, right? So I'll just pick somebody randomly.
All right.
And I'll just give a guitar away.
All right, cool.
And we'll bless them, man. I love to bless people. And then I'll find Rebecca. Rebecca, congratulations. My failure has become your success.
Boom.
That's the way I look at failure. Is that my failure was her success, and that's why I'm not scared to lose. I love losing, but it was fun. I was glad to be on this side of the trivia board this week. It was fun. It made my heart feel good, and so I'm excited to jump in. Psalm 54, I think it is. So let's jump right into Psalm 54. It's been fun chatting and bantering about all the good stuff going on in the world today. Here it is, verse 1. Come with great power, O God, and rescue me. Defend me with your might. Listen to my prayer, O God. Pay attention to my plea. For strangers are attacking me. Violent people are trying to kill me. They care nothing for God. But God is my helper. The Lord keeps me alive. May the evil plans of my enemies be turned against them. Do as you promised and put an end to them. I will sacrifice a voluntary offering to you. I will praise your name, O Lord, for it is good. For you have rescued me from my troubles and helped me to triumph over my enemies.
Amen.
I just want to look at one thing. I don't want to take too long today, but verse 4, but God is my helper.
Yeah.
When Robin and I got her diagnosis about cancer, I was totally anti chemo. I'm like, no, we're not doing chemo. Sorry, no way. Let's don't. But we got together as a husband and wife. We prayed about it. And the thing God dropped in my heart was a scripture about Saul's son, Jonathan. And he made a comment. He said, hey, the guys up on top of the hill, if they say this, we're going to go up and kill them. But if they say that, we won't go up because we know they'll kill us.
Yeah.
That was kind of the gist of the story.
Right.
And so he gets to the hill, and then they say what he said, and he goes, oh, see, God's for us, let's go, we're going to kill them all. And so it said he and his armor bearer, with his sword in his hand, climbed the hill with all of his might.
Yeah.
And then this phrase, because he knew God would help him.
Right.
And when I read that, this is going to sound weird, my entire thinking of faith changed. Because a lot of times we look at what I can do, and then when I hit rock bottom, I better grab my faith and let God do what God can do.
Yeah.
And it's either me or God.
Right.
You know, it's all God. Everything's God. God will do it. God will bring me through. And for the first time in my years of following God, I merged the two together. That true faith, do what you can do with all your might and believe that God's going to help you.
It's good.
Merge your faith with him. Merge your, in other words, rather than this, that, faith without works is dead. I'm going to do what I can do. But once I do what I do, I'm going to do it in the belief that he's going to help me. And Robin and I went into this battle with, we're going to do what we can do. We'll trust a doctor if we need to. We'll get on chemo if we need to. But all along the way, we're going to believe that wherever we go, God is going to be there. He is going to help us. He's going to move for us. He's going to give us favor. He's going to provide for us. He's going to sustain us. And I think that's how faith becomes practical, right? It's not just sitting at home, God, heal me. I believe you're going to heal me. I'm not going to do a thing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to trust you. But there, Jonathan could have sat there at that hill that day and said, I'm just going to stay down here and believe that God will kill every one of them.
Yeah.
I command you to die.
Yeah.
But it said he grabbed his sword with his armor bearer and he climbed with all of his might, believing God would help him.
Right.
And I believe that's what we've been talking about, right? This whole COVID thing with church, with our faith, with God, with culture, with government. I believe it's a wake-up call for Christians. Are we willing to serve God with all of our might? Are we willing to give him everything we have, believing that as we do, he comes alongside to help us, to show himself strong, and to defeat the very enemies that are in front of us?
Yeah, and that's that story always inspires me because it was something like a crazy amount of people on the top of the hill. It was like 100 people or something like that, right? And thinking about he and his armor bearer climb up this, in my mind, it's this giant mountain that they climb on top of. And after climbing all the way up, carrying all of their gear, then they go to battle with 100+ men.
Beat the stew out of them.
And beat the stew out of
because
them.
God helped them.
Right. And so, he, I like that everything, all of my wisdom, all of my strength, all of my resources coupled with God can go.
And I believe that's what's going to change our generation in America.
Right.
When a group of young people begin to say, I'm going to give all my might to God, everything I have to Him.
Right.
I just had a pastor friend up here this weekend, and he said this year he and his wife have given more to the kingdom of God than ever before. And yet all along the way, God has sustained them. Now here's a young couple with 2 kids giving more to God than they've ever given. Not give me, let me get.
Yeah.
But let me give as much as I can away.
Right.
And I think that kind of generation is going to change our nation.
Amen.
All right? The generation is willing to climb with all their might because we know God's going to help us. Man, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for a great trivia day. I enjoyed it. I want to try it again next week maybe. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.